legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys are only 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason. Jake Scott and Brock Hewen with you on the call. This is rookie Tyler Loop to do the honors. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns had a lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Another one for Judkins. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Set. 60 by.
Another game to Judkins. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go. Ready.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's caught at the 4! It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. An extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Chukion to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar's going to keep this one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Look at this, another option play to the left. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
You can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Ready, check.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. So we read here and get to Mitchell. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar now from the gun. It's taken in by LaJohntay Wester. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to get it with the option. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Motioning one of the tight ends. It is cut left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hopkins put in motion left. Now Jackson on 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Raven. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. From the red zone on 1st. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sending the tight end in motion left. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Here's Lamar. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Liking, 8, 6.
Another carry for him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Connects on the crosser. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. To rock this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. To kick it away. LeJontay Wester to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's out in the clear. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down, Ravens.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28.
From the gun, Jackson. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Back to the line they go. It's second down. And bringing tight end in motion right. Now it's Lamar. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So it'll be second and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a one-score game before halftime.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. Liking 18. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
That's good.
Here we go.
First down.
From the gun, Judkins. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First
Ready.
and 10 at the 45.
Judkins headed right. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Sanders. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Brought in right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Trying to work quickly now.
That's a gain of 7.
Third and short here, Sanders. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. He's going to take this one from the end zone. Runs by the 30. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And it's the veteran, Aaron Jones. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Vikings get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's Bijan Robinson. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Falcons get the victory here. They win it by 10. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Mike Evans. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Buccaneers get it done on the road as they come away with the win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
To kick it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused.
The Browns get there and take him down. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Handoff now to Judkins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Ravens 10.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning to the left. Mitchell up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Lamar out of the pistol. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Trying to get in with the option here. This gets the first and more. Free inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timber.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Free inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Happy the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Yards on the play. That's another Browns first down.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
Okay, ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Ready?
At the 20-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, Sanders. Short pass brought in. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's Sanders now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Ravens 17.
Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game It is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Third and just 2 to go. Mitchell on the carry. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Here's Lamar. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. There's a long for him here. Hits him on the end route. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Running right with Mitchell. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
The 25-yard line.
60 by 60 by. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
There's There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
79. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Once more into the hands of Judy. And they take him down right along the 30.
To number 3, Jerry Judy. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
The 30-yard line.
60, here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. That one's complete over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Switch, Bronco switch. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
A give left side. Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Red. Liking, 8, 2, let go.
Another one for Judkins. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll throw it. Brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Ready, ready.
1st and goal, Judkins. And he gets in, touchdown! The Browns go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
38. Ravens 24.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's Western on the return. And this This drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First down, here's Lamar. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for Baltimore.
Jackson keeping it himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens losing by 14. Offense to the line, second down. From the gun, Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore, first down.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Mitchell. A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And in for the Baltimore touchdown.
Jackson's pass.
The Ravens now within one score in the fourth.
Touchdown.
Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun hands off here for Junkins. Has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
And the Browns, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
17 more yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
Another game to Junkins. And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They'll go for 2 here. Sanders bringing the Browns to the line.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
You know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. It connects on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
And they get up there to clock it. 12 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They'll work against the blitz. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So the Browns come away with the win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.